I'm eating Takis, not cereal. Get it right. I'm eating Takis, not cereal. Get it right. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Lenny Schmidts Quarantine Comedy. How you doing? This is a show where we talk to entertainment professionals, all kinds of live performers, singers, dancers, musicians, actors, stand-up comics, a lot of stand-up comics, tons of stand-up comics, as well as below-the-line professionals. We have stage managers, some agents, some managers, some tech people, sound techs, all kinds of people. Basically, we talk to anyone, any entertainment professional who pretty much lost work because of the stupid COVID. I don't know if you know this, but close to 77% of entertainment professional 77% of entertainment professionals lost 100% of their income. Many people are completely out of work. So this show gives you an opportunity to tune in with them, see what they've been doing, see what they've been up to, see what they're doing, how they're rearranging their careers to survive after COVID. And it gives them an opportunity to sell some merch, products, move some things, get some attention from you guys. Go to their websites, maybe buy a T-shirt, maybe buy an album. They don't have albums anymore. 8-tracks, cassettes, whatever they're selling. Digital downloads, tells you where their specials are at, ways you can support their show, support their acts, support the artists as much as you can during this COVID situation, and support artists, help them get back on their feet and get back out there. Art's very important for everyone. Also, if you want to support the show, honestly, you could do that by liking the video. It's very simple. Share the video also. It's just as simple. Subscribe to the channel. All those things are simple. They don't cost you a dime. They would help me immensely. They help me get more attention with YouTube, and they help the performers because then I can keep the show going. Also, if you want to support financially, we would encourage that as well. Do me a favor. Bam. There's some options right there above my head. LennySchmidt.com if you can, / if you can. Go to my website. You can Venmo me at Lenny Schmidt Comedy, or you can go to my Patreon page. There's a $1 option with every single one of those. You see right here, you can go to my webpage. You can check out some stuff right there. There's a lot of buttons. You can, any one of those buttons, you can hit, you can donate $1, $5, $10, $50. On the website, there's actually a $10,000 page as well. I'm not going to tell you how many people have hit the $10,000 button, but it's none. That's how many people have hit the $10,000 button. So feel free. But it's there. If somebody wants to sponsor for $10,000, I am not going to talk you out of it. So feel free to support the show financially. We would appreciate it. We don't have any sponsors, no advertisers, no nothing. The show is solely supported by the artists themselves and you people that watch the show. I can't thank you enough for tuning in. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube Live, and then the show's turned into a podcast thereafter. So if you're listening to the show in any of those formats or platforms, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. For now, do me a favor, just sit back, enjoy the show, enjoy today's show, enjoy today's guest. When you're done, if you enjoyed it and you want to support financially, please do so. Otherwise, just enjoy the show. Kick back, relax. Thanks for tuning in. I wasn't going to play the recorded intro today, but we're having minor technical difficulties, so I apologize. What's up? Welcome to Lenny Schmidts Quarantine Comedy. How's it going? Thank you guys for being here. I'm a little behind the ball. I'm trying to do some, I'm sharing this story as I do. I'm sharing the video to some different pages. Let me make sure I can get this correct. So let me just share it to one more page. And we're good. Thanks for being here. I haven't really checked the news to see what was going on today. I can't thank you guys enough for being here. Thank you guys that tuned in this Saturday to Schmidt Show 6. That was cool. It was live stand-up comedy Saturday night. Streaming. We had a bunch of people in the Zoom show. It was really a lot of fun. It was all the people that are normally there all the time. And I can't thank that group of people enough for your support. You guys are really, you're the greatest. You're awesome. All right. Got one more share to do, and we're ready to go. I hope you guys are excited. I read a little bit of news. There's not a lot going on. They're counting ballots, I guess. I don't know what's happening there. But apparently that's what I'm hearing is happening. The only thing I will say this, I'm a little uncomfortable with this. I promise we're not going to talk politics later. I promise I wouldn't do that. Because I'm all politicketed out. Does that make sense? I can't even say it right. But I'm a little uncomfortable with the let's go get the Trump supporters motif that's being played out right now. That doesn't seem very cool. So I'm a big believer in everybody has a voice and everyone should be heard. Whether you're Republican or Democrat or whatever, feel free to speak your piece. It's a free country. I love America. I love this country. And hopefully moving forward, we can all get along and try not to kill each other. That's what I'm going for. So I don't think I need to hunt down people that don't vote with me. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. Besides that, they're looking for people to volunteer for the Royal Caribbean Cruise. If you are a cruise fan, please tune in or look into it, man. You can do, I don't know how you do it. You got to join a lottery, but you can get on a ship. You can test it out. You can do all kinds of stuff. But why don't you look into that, man? How cool would that be to do a test cruise? I would do it. I'd do a test cruise. What do I got going on? I would do it for sure. All right, let's go to the board. Let's see who's here. We got lots of people watching. First of all, like the video. Let's start with that. I say it all the time. I always have more viewers than likes. That means some of you people are slacking it on me. So I don't want to get aggressive, but like the video. Sorry, I was a little aggressive. Besides that, let's say hello. Larry Warden, of course you're here. What's up, buddy? Hola, my friend. Good to see you. As always, Robin Greenberg, thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying the cold, frigid weather here in California. It's freezing here. It's 42 degrees last night, California. I live in California for a reason. The Mulligans are here. Thank you guys so much as well. Both Runnions are here. Yo, yo, yo. Everybody's here, man. Gar's here. My good friend Mike Garcia from Bolingbrook, Illinois, I went to high school with. Thank you. And Alex is here all the way from Cancun. Is that correct, my friend Alex? Are you still in Cancun? Good for you. Thank you. I wouldn't watch me from Cancun. I wouldn't do that. I'd be on a beach somewhere with a margarita and tacos. For sure, tacos. Because, man, I love tacos. God, I love tacos. Sorry about the big drop on this. Oh, you forgot your AC adapter. Nice. Okay, Larry. That's okay. So lots of people tuned in Saturday and then got kicked off. I apologize for that. But those were not my mistakes. I want to clarify that right now. None of those were my error. So here we go. Folks, let's get to it. Let's not waste any time. We have this young lady. I've known her for years. I want to get to it quick because she has a lot of content. She has a lot of videos, a lot of stuff they got to show you. She's got a lot to talk about. She just fixed her hair. I can see her actually right now. Yeah, she looks fantastic. Look at her. Oh, my God. She's so beautiful. Oh, my God. I've been hanging out with my daughters too much. Oh, my God. Your hair is so pretty. So pretty. Folks, this young lady, she studied improv at, I believe, Second City. I've worked with her on projects on the radio. She's done numerous TV shows, all kinds of comedy, a lot of improv work. She's got a great reel, of which I don't think I can show you any. I'm going to try and show you a clip later, and maybe I won't get caught because I always get yelled at when I do something like that. But here's something I found that I can play. This is my good friend. Let's hear it, please, for the one and only Laura Orrico. Here we go. Laura Orrico. Let's try to get it right. I want to screw it up. Here we go.
Hey, what are you working on?
I'm doing my taxes. April 15th is right around the corner.
What are you using?
I'm using Turbine Tax, Tim Geithner edition.
Tim Geithner? Isn't he the Secretary of Treasury?
And he's in charge of the IRS.
Is it easy to use?
So easy. It provides basic step-by-step guidance and quickly searches over 350 possible deductions to help you achieve your maximum refund.
That's great.
Plus, it e-files your return and it automatically submits your resume for any open cabinet positions. Best of all, you can retroactively correct any mistakes you may have made, penalty-free.
I've got to get a copy. I can't believe I'm actually looking forward to doing my taxes this year.
Turbine Tax, Tim Geithner edition, because sometimes tax time means looking out for number one.
Yeah, look at that. That was Laura live in action, folks. Give it up for my good friend. Here she comes live to you guys right here on stage. The two of us right next to each other. Oops. Hold on. I got to fix something. Hold on. We're so close. I forgot. Go ahead. Look. All right. Watch that screen. She'll be there in a matter of seconds because we had to change her feed. And I'm going to do that right now. Everybody talk amongst yourselves as I know you normally do. You're going to be fine. And where are we going? This is going really well. It's going fantastic. I'm really impressed. Oh, there it is. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I know where it went. There we go. Oh, we're getting closer. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try it again. Folks, there we go. Laura Orrico, here she is. Please tell me I said your last name right. I wanted to ask you how to say your last name correctly.
You said it.
Is
you
it?
said it. I can't tell you how many times I've been introduced as Orrico on
Right.
national television. So thank you, my friend.
No, I'm glad I got it right. You know how many times I've gotten Lenny Schmidt? That happens quite often, actually. A little more often than you think. So
Oh, jeez.
That's not
I'm
good.
sorry.
That's-
I wouldn't tell you that.
I'm good. Thank God. Thank you,
Thanks
Laura.
for the introduction.
Thank you.
I can't
Hey.
believe you found that clip. I know you can't show any network stuff, but that's funny. You know, that's Josh McDermott from Walking Dead.
It took me, I saw that in the credits, and I kept looking at it going, who is he on Walk? Oh my God, I can't believe that's who he is. And then I figured it out, because I used to watch Walking Dead like crazy. So, and then I figured it out. Yeah, he's
10
like young.
years ago, I think we did that.
Wow. Yeah, it was funny. Was that for Frank TV? Or something else?
No, that was something I did with a director, a dear friend by the name of RJ Thomas. He used to do fun spoof videos, and I did a lot of them for, David Zucker, PJTV, RJ, lots of folks, and for obviously Frank TV on TBS. But that in particular one was just a little indie thing we did, and it was a lot of fun.
Good, right on. Yeah, I know you've got a couple things with David Zucker, that I've got one of the clips here set up for you to use, and then I might try and sneak on the Kevin James clip because it's really short. But they're they're really good at they're really good at catching them when I put them on YouTube. It's like I'll put it up, and then within 4 seconds I'll get an email from YouTube that says you have a copyright violation.
Yeah.
I go, oh, I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I've had a crazy day, but I'm good. I'm just going nonstop. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good as well. I had a pretty busy day. I had to put up my canopy behind me. This is the last day I'm using this. I bought this huge canvas backdrop. It's 12 feet long by 7 feet high, and it's in my room now. Yeah, I'm stupid. I didn't need that. So I have a small one coming in. I gotta get. You know how hard it is to put this thing up and take it down every night? It's really a pain in the ass.
I can imagine, but it's powerful. I kind of like it.
It makes a statement.
Big.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang it outside of my window now. People are gonna so my neighbors will be really appreciate that. So
you should, or you can get a van and put it on the side of a Lenny Schmidt van.
That'll be a creepy level to the white van with no windows. That's kind of cool to be driving around with that, and then just hanging off the side. Not very good. Police will be calling. I believe there's a pervert named Lenny Schmidt driving around the neighborhood. That doesn't seem safe. I go, thanks a lot.
That's right.
So what's going on? Now, first of all, tell me where you're at. You're in Chicago area, correct?
I'm in Chicago. Yeah, I'm in the west suburbs of Chicago. And last week I was in Iowa for a show. We could talk about that later. And then working. I run a full service PR firm, so I'm doing that. I'm acting still as a hobby, and I'm in a band.
I know. Oh, I got a clip.
Midlife crisis. I joined a band.
I can't believe you told me you're going to join a band. I almost had a heart attack. Well, I have that as well. So we're going to show some of that. Yeah, only because I can't believe how incredibly busy you have. A full plate, man. That's like I'm exhausted just reading your schedule. You know what I mean? I can't believe you got a full PR firm, and then you're acting, and now you're going to be in a band, and every time I see you on Facebook, you got something else going on. That's amazing. Do you sleep? Do you get rest? And you look great. You should be exhausted. You should look like crap right now.
I should, because I was up all night, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, I should be exhausted. My friends tell me that all the time. They're like, why don't you just relax? Everyone's saying, Laura, you need to relax. I don't relax. I am go, go, go. If I don't go, then I get tired.
Right.
Like, I need to keep moving and expend energy and walk and run and dance and be out with people. So this quarantine, Lenny, is killing me.
Yeah, how's that going with you? Because I know you're really social.
I'm very social. I'm like a cruise director in life. Right. So it's hard. I should travel with you, but you can't even do your cruising right now.
There is no traveling anymore right now. Yeah, it keeps getting postponed longer. Every time I hear from them, it's another month. I'm like, oh, good. So who knows? And even when you go out, you go 110 miles an hour. Last time I saw you, you came out and saw me in January. It was January because it was the weekend I taped the show.
Right.
And we went to the piano bar across the street, and we were out till they closed. I mean, You were out till close. You know what I mean? You're insane. But yeah, it was. We had so much
I
fun.
know,
It was a
because you
blast.
were dancing with us after. We went to the
Oh.
piano bar, then we went to the salsa
Oh, I
bar.
forgot
Remember
the
that?
other bar. Oh my god. Yeah, we
We
went to the other
kidnapped
joint.
you. We didn't
That's
let you
right.
go home.
Yeah.
You had a
Yeah.
flight to catch, but we weren't letting you go.
Yeah. That was great. Yeah, I felt great the next day. That was a lot of fun. That whole night
Good.
was a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah, it was a blast.
It was.
Yeah, they
It
closed
was
that
fun.
piano
We need
bar
to be able
though.
to do that again.
I know. God, I
I
just
heard
want to.
that. Is that true? I haven't been over there.
Yeah, I will. From what I read, I know some people that work over there. Like I kind of knew one of the piano guys a little bit, but honestly, COVID, man, they can't. That's an expensive space for real estate there at that Rosemont area. So
Yeah.
to survive, I mean, Zanies is hanging on. They were open then closed, and I don't know what the rest of those bars are doing there. I don't know what the rules are, but they're closed now, right? Everything's closed right there for you guys.
Everything's closed, but here's the thing. I don't know what it's like everywhere else, but in Illinois, you can't eat inside right now in most counties, not all of them, but you can eat outside inside. So I can sit outside inside a tent and
Yeah.
eat, but I
Right.
can't eat inside.
Yeah, I don't understand how
So-
they're playing that. They do that same thing here in LA, and all the places on Ventura Boulevard just got new tents. It's like if you drive down Ventura Boulevard, it's like driving through a circus. You're like, what has happened? The whole sidewalks are closed up. And furthermore, some places, if they open the windows long enough or big enough, they get a permit to let people sit inside their building as long as the windows are open. It's almost like a beer garden type thing, but it's still inside. Yeah.
Right. It's getting to be nonsense a little
I don't
bit.
understand. I don't understand the rules. I don't get
I
it.
don't get it. I
very-
don't get it.
No, it's very
I don't
confusing.
get it. Well, I can't wait for you to come back here. I can't wait till Zany's open and you can go back on tour.
I would love. Yeah, I can't wait. I talked to Bert right now. He's the booking they're doing is a lot of local guys, and he should be because that's the advantage Bert has. He's Chicago. There's a lot of great talent there,
Sure.
so he's got tons of guys that he can just
Right.
put up there. So he's like, "Are you coming to town?" And I'm like, "I'm not now because both my daughters live with me here now." So the
Right.
trips, the monthly trips to Chicago are kind of gone. I don't have to do those anymore.
Right.
So who knows when I'm going to get. And now we can't travel. We can't go anywhere. I don't know what's happening.
I know.
It doesn't seem fair.
I know.
We're going to say hello.
I know.
I got to say, Robbie Davis says hello. Robbie Davis is a regular over at Zany's. So she says hello.
Oh, is it? Hi, Robbie.
Yeah. And everybody. Well,
I wonder if I've seen him. I've probably seen him.
yeah, her. So no.
Hi, Robbie.
Robbie's a her. Yeah, it's okay.
She-
That's okay. She understands. She understands. She totally
I can't
understands.
wait to see you. Thank you for understanding.
Everybody on my board says hello. I have a lot of people. I don't know. Let me
Hello.
I always rephrase that. I don't have a lot of people. I have loyal followers, and they are here every night. So they're here now.
Oh,
So
that's
what
great.
now-
It's the engaged people that are the best. So that's good. That's
Yeah,
important.
right now you're absolutely right. Thank you. Now, are you doing any type of performing besides you got the? Did you start doing the band because you weren't doing anything? Was that part of it?
No, my business is rocking, even through the pandemic. So, the PR firm is full service. We're national. We have clients across the country. But I just have these great folks that I've known for a long time that are Christine and Frank, that are in a very, very well-known band in Chicago, and they travel regionally. They're Rosie and the Rivets, and they had approached me because they knew my history in the entertainment industry and asked if I would be interested in joining the band. And at first I wasn't sure of the time commitment because of,
Yeah.
everything else I have going
yeah,
on. But
yeah, right.
I did the music video with them and we had such a blast together and such a camaraderie. They asked me again if I would officially join the band, and so honored. I said yes. And I feel so humbled because these are fantastically out of this world talented people. And I'm so blessed to be a part of it. It's so much fun. I'm a backup singer with them and I do percussion. And I'll front one or two songs with them, and they've been helping me along and coaching and making it just so much fun and such a great experience.
Well, you look great. It looks great. It looks dynamite. It looks like a lot of fun. You said you had a show. I know you did something live last weekend, right? Were you in Iowa?
We did, yeah. We shot our video at the Arcata in September, and then we had our first live show at a casino, at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort in Iowa.
Okay.
And that was a big success. So that was fun.
Nice. Did you have a good turnout?
Yeah. We did. Yeah, it was great. Considering limited seating because of COVID and a Wednesday night, we had a great turnout and a lot of positive feedback. And fun. I mean, just fun. It just felt so good to be able to do that. And it was a nice little road trip out to Iowa to get out of Illinois for a little bit.
Plus, to get on stage and perform again, that's got to be great. That's got to feel
Yeah.
good.
Oh, it felt
man.
great.
Oh, I bet.
It felt great. So yeah, I'm able to juggle all of it. I mean, I have balance in my life and I know how to prioritize, and
Yeah.
for stuff like that's just fun for me. And I think it's a great creative outlet, and to be able to do it, great people who are fun and nice and talented, and it just makes it.
All right. Well, let's show. I have the promo video for it. You want to set it up? You want to set anything up, or I'm going to just go ahead and play it.
Beatelles?
The Beatelles. Yeah.
So the band is we're an all-girl Beatles cover band, tribute band, and the name of the band is the Beatelles.
Okay. Here we go. This is Laura Orrico in the Beatelles. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this correctly. I always.
Help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. Help, you know I need someone. Help, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. She was a day tripper, one-way ticket, yeah. It took me so long to find out that I found out. I'll never dance with another since I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, moved me, loved me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but a love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week. I love you. Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. When I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, we'd like to thank you once again. Sergeant Pepper's one and only Lonely Hearts Club Band, it's getting very near the end. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yes, I love it, man. That's awesome. The Beatelles. That's very cool. That's a great idea for a show. That's brilliant.
Thank you. Yeah, it was Christine and Frank and all their idea, and really proud to be a part of it. Thank you. Thanks for showing it.
No, of course, anytime. Yeah, it's great. I wish I could see you guys live. God damn, I could go. I can't go anywhere live. Can't go anywhere live. Yeah. That's awesome. So, are you? That's so I can't believe. I'm shocked that you joined a band. You've got to be the most organized person in the entire world. I know your PR company is always going full steam. Besides the stuff you got going on the side, but I got to ask, how's the PR thing going with COVID? How are you handling? How's that juggle going? You know what I mean? I'm just without.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's been hard. Some clients, without being able to perform, but at the same time, in such a crazy time, 2020 has been awful for many reasons for everybody. So everybody's looking for a positive story. The media, everything's so negative these days because there's so much bad stuff going on. And,
Yeah.
That's what's helping our clients. We have, Michael Reagan, who runs the Reagan Legacy Foundation. He's doing great things for the veterans. So that type of stuff is helpful to be able to share positive stories. So we have a multitude of clients. We have Marla Goldberg, who's an energy healer and who doesn't want to hear about, how to take care of yourself and self-care and energy healing and all that kind of stuff right now, because it is a horrible time and we need to de-stress. And our clients are moving and grooving, and we have a variety of different types of clients that are excelling in different ways. And I think during this pandemic, and I said it in March at the beginning, just know your business, know your branding, and know your worth, and make the most out of it. And now is actually a great time to promote yourself, even if you're an entertainer, and to get some publicity. That's what we specialize in, is good, positive publicity.
Well, and there couldn't be there's a million reasons why that's a good idea right now. You know what I mean? There's just a million things, like an energy healer. You're saying she's an energy healer?
Yeah, and she's an intuitive. She's outstanding. Her name is Marla Goldberg, and I'll connect you with her. She's great.
Yeah, that type of stuff is so important right now. It's like, I'm a big believer in positive energy. I'm very, right now it's so important to do that. There's a million reasons why. First of all, the election was just a lot for everybody. COVID, 8 months of this shutdown. It's a start. I think it's starting to affect kids and adults, and everybody's lives not only has changed, but I was just talking to my daughter Anna last night. It's wearing on people. So focusing on any type of positive energy thing is really, really important.
Oh, I think, for sure. It's so hard on kids, elderly, anybody. Me, I'm not one that, we were just talking about, I don't like to sit home.
Yeah, right. right.
Who does? So you gotta get creative and find ways to have fun. And like you said, with what I do, and I'm multitasking, I have to be very organized and good with time management, and list making is important.
Oh, geez. Listen to you. I need you. I need those skills. I'm the guy that forgets stuff constantly. I'm like, what did I forget? I don't make a lot of lists. That's going to be amazing. I should do that.
Yeah, you should. I can help.
You can't help. You can't.
We'll make lists, Lenny. Call me tomorrow.
I will call you tomorrow. You can teach me how to get my shit together. Yeah, it would be very helpful.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll start that business next. That'll be my next one.
You're always time for another business. I can squeeze it in. Yeah, I got time. Look at you. You're like, you gotta slow down. Have a cup of tea. Take a breath.
I do drink tea. I'm not a coffee drinker, so as soon as we're done, I'm having tea. That's right.
Did you drink caffeine? It's spiked tea? What do you spike your tea with?
Lemon.
You're thinking about it for a second. I'm just gonna go with lemon.
Woo!
It's just lemon. Lemon does it for me. Is your tea with or without
caffeine? Long way,
Lenny. Is your tea with or without caffeine?
Depending what time it is, I will do without caffeine.
Okay.
Evening, caffeine free.
Look at you.
With lemon.
You're the best. I love you. How? All right. Well, I want to ask you this, and I got other clips here for you to do. But I have been dying to ask you this when I looked at the first video. This is the boxer thing that was directed by David Zucker. Is that Clint Howard in that with you?
Yeah, it's Clint Howard.
I knew that was Clint Howard. Yeah.
Ed Ames, lots of awesome people. Jack Scalia, and it was such an honor to play the lead role in this.
Yeah, that's really cool.
You were Airplane.
Yeah.
Gun, all these big movies, and he's a dear friend now. And we had a blast.
I'm so happy for you. That is there was a lot of major hitters on that thing, man. That's big names. That was really cool for you. That's very dynamite. Yeah. And you were great in it. You're phenomenal in it. You're really good in it, man. You're very funny. Oh my God, you're a scream. You're very good. And with that, I'm going to play it right now. Let's get right to it. Do you want to say anything to set it up? Otherwise, we're going right in.
Sure. They aged me about 40 years to play this role. People are gonna be like, "Who is that?
Where's that girl he was just talking to? That doesn't look like her." All right, man, let's go. This is a video directed by David Zucker, starring Laura Orrico, Clint Howard, and a million other talented actors. Please enjoy.
My records here, General, seem to indicate the transfer of funds occurred during the previous fiscal year.
Ma'am, at the LACPR is a...
do me a favor. Could you say senator instead of ma'am?
Yes.
It's just a thing. I worked so hard to get that title, so I'd appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
Yes, of course, Senator.
Much better. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Oh, sorry.
Senator, I can explain. U.S. military policy is to refer to all senior ranking personnel as sir or ma'am, including members of Congress.
Thank you, General Anderson.
Major.
I thought you were a general.
Major general. It's just a thing. I worked so hard for that title. West Point, graduated top of my class, lieutenant, a couple of combat tours, captain, major, colonel.
Okay, I get it. You worked hard. I worked hard.
Yes, ma'am.
Senator.
Yes.
I meant General Henderson.
Major general.
Gentlemen, please.
Ow!
There's a doctor in the house.
I'm a surgeon. That's 3 more years residency. I worked so hard to get that.
Just put on the bandage.
I got one.
Oh, thank goodness, a scout.
Eagle Scout. I worked hard for that
I
title.
know. You worked so hard to get that freaking title.
Order, please.
Excuse me, officer. Captain, police captain. And I worked so hard for Miss Fleming.
Judge Fleming, I worked so hard. Hello, Red Cloud.
Chief Red Cloud, I worked so hard. Take many scalps.
Hasn't Senator Boxer worked hard enough? Maybe it's time to give her a rest.
I don't understand.
Senator, while you're waiting, I have the president's new $900 billion stimulus bill for your signature.
That I understand.
We've called her senator for nearly 20 years. It's time to call her ma'am again.
Sister.
Mother Superior.
You're right.
It's just a thing. I worked so hard to get that title, so I'd appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
I worked so hard.
I worked hard for that.
I worked so hard for
I worked so hard.
So hard to get that.
I'd appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
That's the fast. You were outstanding. Very nice work.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. It was so fun.
You're usually so nice and bubbly, man. You can be very standoffish when you have to be. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
You have no problem going, hey, it's Senator. I worked hard for that. Don't mess around.
That's right.
That was cool. When
Right.
did you shoot that?
10 years ago. So David wrote it and so talented and directed it, and a great producing team that he had. So many great folks. And I just love how it escalates. It just gets out of control by the end. It's so funny.
Well, it's classic
And
Zucker where
everybody
there's a
was
million things going on. It's classic Zucker where it just builds and builds and builds. And, just when you think it's done, there's more. You're like, oh, it just keeps coming. It's very funny. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. And each time you watch it, you catch little things, just like Airplane, which is still one of the top comedies to this day.
I know. I try to get my girls to watch it. I gotta sit them down and get to watch that movie. You know what I mean? I think they would love that movie. They haven't done it. I tried to get them into Monty Python, but they want no part of that.
Oh.
They're just, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I love it. That's very cool, man. It was very funny. It was good work.
Thank you.
Nice. So what else?
Lenny.
So what else is going on there? Hey, let me ask you this: How's your family? How's your mom doing?
Mom's doing well. I had her kind of stay at my house with me. She only lives 15 minutes away, but from March up until about a month ago.
Right.
I wanted to get her stronger. She has MS, and then in the middle of the pandemic, she got diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Right.
Both very mild cases, but definitely an unusual and rare thing to have both.
Yeah.
So she struggled quite a bit, but I had physical therapy come to the house. I worked with her as much as I could. I just wanted her to be near me just till I knew she was strong enough to go back home and be alone.
Right.
So she's doing well. She does her home exercises. Physical therapy finished at her house last week. Her best friend goes there and visits her once or twice a week. And, my mom enjoys sewing and watching TV. So she's in her element. Her house is just perfect for her. Got her out yesterday for lunch and we sat outside because, it was 75 degrees here over the weekend. Almost 80 on Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
It's freezing here.
And today it was 73. I know. I don't know what's going on. It's
end of days, man.
Unusually warm.
Yeah. Well, good for you guys.
No, something's not right.
Yeah, that's not great. Everything's going wrong. We can't go anywhere. It's 40 degrees in California. It's 70 degrees in Illinois. That's the worst.
I know.
What is
Oh, and I have a grandmother who's 100 years old. She's going to be 101 in February. So poor thing turns 100 in February of 2020, and then basically now grandma's grounded because there's a virus and we can't see her. So can you imagine? You live that long and then all of a sudden you can't see people.
Yeah. That would just suck
awful.
after 100, because you get that mindset. My grandmother, she was passed away. I think she was in her 70s or 80s. But she was totally like, I've lived 70 years. F you. I'm doing what I want to do. You know, she would go out and do stuff.
Yeah.
So you're around 100 years, man. You know what I mean? You got to be like, I'm going to go out and see some people. And they're like, no, you can't go anywhere. I'm like, screw you. I've been 100 years. I've been here.
Exactly. At this point, I was talking to my grandma. It's like, what, the risk outweigh your possible, the last year? Who knows? Some of these people in there, we've been able to see her doing garage visits, which feel like an interrogation. So they bring us into the basement of a dark garage, and there's a little light above us, and we have to sit 6 feet apart with a mask on. She can't hear us. We can't hear her. And she pulls her mask down under her nose so she can hear us. I say, Grandma, you hearing outside your nose?
Does that help? I'll have to try that. Maybe that works. I didn't realize that.
She does. I think she hears better.
Dude, the mask thing sucks. Nobody can hear anybody in the mask when you go out. Like I was at the doctor the other day. I had to go I was giving blood or whatever. And every nurse is walking around, and the nurses are bundled up like hardcore. They're, they got all kinds of stuff. Yeah. But they got to say everything 9 times, because they'll like, hey, can you pull your sleeve up? I'm like, what? What? Pull your sleeve up? Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. And it makes everything twice as long. So I was talking to the nurse. I go, this is going to suck for you guys. She goes, you have no idea how many times I have to repeat something. I go, yeah, it's got to be, nobody can hear anybody anywhere.
No. I got yelled at the phone store the other day because I was on the phone getting help at the phone store because the girl in the store couldn't help me, so I had to call outside the phone store to the phone place.
Oh, right,
to get help. And I got yelled at because I pulled my mask down because the girl on the phone couldn't hear me. I said, this is awful. Yeah. I got surrounded. There was a security guard and then a worker. I won't say the phone company, but I was so upset. And
yeah, right. Don't say the phone company. Yeah. That's all you need. They shut down your phone.
Right.
you're like, what the hell? Well, I got yelled at in Ralph's. We have Ralph. Well, you lived here for a while. Ralph's.
Yeah.
Because I have, the phone now. If you go, I put my shopping list on my phone. So I'm out walking around. I'm like, what do I have? I look and the phone's locked, and I can't remember my password. So I'm constantly pulling down the mask to get the Face ID. You have a Face ID on your phone. So I'll pull down.
Sure.
I'll do it real quick, and then somebody says, "Hey, put your mask on." I'm like, I'm just trying to open my phone. That's all I'm trying to do. And people get so snappy. Some people get very snappy. They'll be all over you.
Very, very. Yeah, my mom was in the hospital in August. I got into a fight with a security guard because I had to leave the hospital to go out, make a call, get some fresh air. They weren't going to let me back in. My purse was up there in her room, my computer, because I was working from her room.
Right.
I got apprehended.
You got was it?
I had to fight.
Was it a fist? Was it a fist fight? Did you get in a fist fight with the security guard?
Close to it. Close. Very close to it.
I would pay money to see you beat the shit out of a security guard. That would be the best ever.
I was so ready to. I was so upset, and my poor mother's up there, and I'm an only child, so then they only allow one visitor. So once I'm gone, I'm gone. But yet they were trying to kick me out, but my car keys are upstairs in her room. Everything is up there. Oh, I lost it. I had to text our doctor. He got me back in. But...
Oh, no way. So you knew somebody.
If I leave, I could, at least I knew I had a guy. But it's funny how you can catch the virus, like restaurants or things have to close at 11 because does it only come out at night?
I don't understand either.
I'm confused.
The rules are very, the one we always talk.
Or the arrows.
Yeah.
In stores.
Oh, right. To go to the certain direction, you mean?
Yeah.
Right. Well, what the one we always talk about is the mask when you're in a restaurant. You have to wear it when you go in, but when you sit down, you can take it off. So you're only contagious when you're standing. You're contagious when you're standing, but you're not when you're sitting. You're okay. I don't understand how that works. And then the waitresses come up and they're bundled up. They're trying to work. They're trying to make a buck. And they're like, burr, 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 burr. You're like, I can't hear you. Can you say anything?
I know. I can't hear anything.
Is your mom wearing masks and stuff? Is she cool with the mask thing?
Yeah, she's cool with it. I mean,
she's shrugging it off.
We hate them. I'm not going to lie, but we'll wear it when we need to.
Right.
But if we're outside and it's just her and I took her to the Morton Arboretum. You remember that place?
Beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I took her there, and we're outside and there's no people around. We don't wear it. Or if I'm walking around, But yeah, if we have to go in a restaurant, we'll wear it.
Right.
In a store.
Yeah, I'm following the rule. I'm following the rules, but my mom's all about she won't go anywhere. First of all, my mom won't go anywhere. She's been locked in her house since March. She goes to doctor appointments and that's it. But Let me ask you this: your mom, because I know your mom's been in and out of the hospital. You mentioned she goes. Is your mom one of these people who knows more than the doctors? You know what I mean? Like, does she come in? Does she correct the doctor? And does she have all this information? I ask because my mom. Every time I talk to my mom, I go, "How'd it go?" I know I didn't want to go. All right, I didn't want to bring it up, but I was pretty sure because I could tell by your Facebook every once in a while. I'm like, I have an opinion for something that happened today with my doctor. But yeah, you're the one that has the knowledge. You're the one that's a little more in tune with what's going on than the medical staff.
Oh yeah. My mom is very easygoing. She's great. She's she's high risk, so we're careful. You know what? I walk around her like I have the virus.
Yeah,
Well, but I'm still living my life, so I'm careful around her because she's high risk.
Right.
But I would do that anyway. She can't even catch a cold.
Right.
I was always like that with her. I'm cautious around her.
Yeah.
So, we're safe. We're good. But yeah, when we go into the doctor, she's very quiet. She likes to look to me for the answers, and the doctors will ask her a question, and then she'll go like this. She'll look at me and wants me to answer, and then I look like I'm being controlling, and I'm not. I'm like, Mom,
great.
they want you to answer. And it's very sweet, though. It's very sweet. I'm her advocate. And I've worked in the medical field before. That's another career I had, Lenny. I forgot to tell you that. So,
why don't you send me all your resumes next time?
I will. I worked, I was a caregiver for my husband for 8 years. So by that, you practically become a doctor.
Right.
And he, unfortunately, as you know, passed away in 2015. But from all that, I learned so much. So when I go with her, to the doctor, after he passed away, my doctor actually asked me to come and work for him. I did it for a few months, but realizing entertainment was my thing and getting out of it and working in the medical field was not for me. But so the doctors trust me. They know me well. I have their cell phone numbers. I could text them. I can call them because they know I'm not going to drive them nuts. And then they'll give me prescriptions and things that they know my mom may need. And if I need to give it, I do. That's how much they trust me. So my mom is she's very trusting in me. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want that much control because I want her to know what's going on too. And she does. Right. My mom's awesome. But, it's a lot of responsibility sometimes because I'm a worrier, about people who I love and care about. So
Right. Look at you. I'm a warrior. Big smile on your face. Well, that's good for your mom. Well, thank God for your mom, though. That's awesome. She's got you to trust, and she can look at you, and at least that interaction goes well. You know what I mean? Like with my mom. My mom doesn't listen to anybody. She had knee surgery. She had knee surgery one year, and I talked to my stepfather, and she had knee surgery. And I call up. They're in Tampa, and I'm going to see her. Actually, I'm getting off a cruise ship. I'm going to see her. I'm in New Orleans. I go, how's she doing? She goes, well, she's not doing good. She's in the rehab center. And she's arguing with the therapist. I go, well, you got to tell her to calm down. She just got out of knee surgery. She can't be walking around. Oh, yeah, I'm trying. It's just not working. All right, well, look, I'll be there in about an hour and a half. Huh?
She's funky and feisty.
Joe, she's the worst. She's the worst. And then I get on the plane. I land in Tampa, and I call her up. I go, how's it going? She goes, oh, she's home. She left. She left the rehab center. Why did she leave? She's supposed to be there for 2 weeks. She goes, yeah, I know, but she just got up and walked out. So I go to the house.
Oh my God! Why? Because
she
could do better.
Yeah, you guys are assholes. That's my mom. Everyone's an asshole. My mom. You guys are assholes. So she leaves. So I go and see her and look at her. I go, what are you doing? And she's like, I don't need them. And she gets up. She gets up to try to make a sandwich. She's like, I don't know why my knee hurts. And I'm like, maybe because you have a new kneecap. Maybe because they just gave you a new knee like 5 hours ago. Just walking around on your leg. Like, I know better than the medical professional. But that's my mom. She's one of those moms that knows everything, and she's got a pill. She got a pill for everything that's wrong with you. I don't care what's wrong. If you walk in, you go, my eyelid's twitchy. She goes, come here. I got this thing. Take 2 of these. Take them now, and you'll be all right. She's got all kinds of crap. She's the worst.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So that's good that you and your mom have that, and even more that you can talk to the doctors because sometimes that's a pain in the ass. Sometimes they don't want to deal with you. You know what I mean?
Right. There's a certain level of respect and trust, I think, for each other. I'm sure there's people that would text them every 5 minutes and call them and take advantage of it. But I think they know with everything I've gone through in the past that they can trust that. And I kind of know a little bit about medical stuff with everything I went through. So no, it's good. It makes me feel better because sometimes it is hard to get through, especially if you have a doctor at a big university or a teaching hospital. It's so hard to get through.
Yeah.
And you need somebody in a pinch. I'm very blessed that I can text or call some of these doctors of hers.
That's great. That's got to be that's good. No, that's good. It's also from a doctor's point of view. I mean, you're not the only patient. That's got to be brutal for a doctor. You know what I mean? Because I've seen there are other people that call constantly and overreact, and it's got to be a lot of calls and phone numbers and stuff. The fact that you get to talk to a doctor, that's pretty cool. Because a lot of times you'll get directed toward the assistant or somebody else or someone that won't talk to you, or sometimes a lot of times they won't talk to you just because you call too much. So
right, exactly, or they start to think you're hypochondriac or something.
Yeah, they're trying to explain to you, everything's gonna be fine. Just calm down.
Yeah.
All right, let me go to the board and see if there's any. I don't see any questions. Every once in a while, somebody throws a question out here. I know Brenda always asks how we met, and I'm almost 100% positive that we met while we were doing Mike Lucas's radio show. Is that how we met, or was there another way that we met?
Was it on Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset at Carl Kozlowski's show?
Oh, yeah.
Lucas on it at the same time?
That was it. No. I met you at Carl's first. Didn't you do Lucas's radio thing, though?
I'm trying to remember. I did so many radio shows.
I think you did. I met you first. I met you at Carl's things first because I did a lot of Carl stuff. So I did meet you on Carl's radio.
I'm pretty sure we sat next to each other.
That's exactly what it was.
In the studio.
Right. And I remember because then shortly after that, it was Mike and Gretchen that did a late night thing in KLSX. And I swear you came in and did a character or two, and it was like a midnight show, and they were on Wilshire.
Yeah. That sounds familiar because I used to come in and do characters or live shows or radio shows, and I would interrupt shows as part of a shtick.
Yeah, and around that time we were both doing the same thing. Yeah, okay. So because I thought I met you at Lucas's thing, but then I forgot you met you at Carl's thing because Carl had that radio gig, and that's where I met you there. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
Grand Theft Audio, and then another show, Conversation.
Oh, that's right. How do you remember all this stuff? You're an amazing woman. Look at you.
I don't know.
I look at you like I don't know. It's just this thing. It's this thing that happens to me.
That's the thing. I worked so hard for it.
That's what you did. A little callback. It's a little callback to the video. You're very smart.
See?
Clever.
Thank you.
Always thinking. So what? Let me ask you this: live performance-wise, is the band the main thing you're focusing on for you as a live performer right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, it's great because it gives me a creative outlet to do something fun and perform again, and it's almost like a little dream come true because who doesn't want to be in a band? But then this band in particular is the talent coming out of it is amazing. And I'm learning so much from these people, and they're fun, and everybody, there's such a great camaraderie and an energy to it. So it gives me something great to look forward to, and planning to do some big shows on a higher scale. So it's kind of like a Jersey Boys meets $1 Million Quartet type deal. So it's going to have some. Yeah.
I love $1 Million Quartet.
It's really exciting. I can't wait to share more. We should have more video clips soon within the coming weeks.
Yeah, no, that'll be great because you guys just got it off the ground, man. So when do you have live shows coming up soon? Do you have anything else scheduled?
We do. I can't say yet, but
Okay.
I just got word that we have another one coming up. Hopefully, it just depends on lockdowns and closures and stuff like that. But hopefully before the end of the year, we potentially have a pretty big show booked.
Nice. God, right on. That's great, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't talk about it yet, but we'll see.
Nice. Okay. Well, then
I'll
we'll
let you
tease
know
it.
another time.
We'll tease it, and I'll put it on the bio later. When you give me the because after the show, I always put all your links in the description of the video. So I've already got your links and stuff in there. So let me know when you get info on the new show, and I'll put it right in that same description, so people can come and check you out. Of course. No, I love to support you anytime I can. I think you're the best.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
of
you,
course.
Lenny.
No problem. Thank you. Thanks for being here. You know what? Let me try. I want to show the Kevin James thing really quick. Let's do it here.
Okay.
So if they jump on me about it, I could just edit it out really easy. So I can always do that.
Sure.
Later. So let's do that. This is Laura on Kevin James. This is just the Kevin Can Wait, Kevin's last sitcom. And this was just about a year or two ago. Laura, thank you so much for being here. What else? Anything else you want to plug or talk about or bring up or whatever? I know you got a long schedule of a million things to do tonight, so I don't want to keep you.
Yeah, no, this was great. You let me talk about the Beatelles. You showed some of my most favorite fun clips from my history of my acting career, and yeah, no, I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with you, Lenny. I can't wait to see you live again.
I can't wait to see you
again. You got to come to Chicago.
I will. As soon as I can get there, I will be there. Absolutely. I promise. I miss you so much. You're the best.
And I'll be here when you get here.
Please do that. I give my best to your mom and your grandma. Take care of them, okay? Take care of them during COVID.
I will. Thanks, Lenny.
Of course. Everyone say goodbye to Laura. I will, of course. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. Say goodbye to Laura Orrico. Everyone say there. Everyone, thank you, Laura. Thanks for joining us, Laura. You're so much fun. Thanks a lot, Laura. You should come back. Oh, Laura wants to know. Oh, here we go. Brenda wants to know, do you have stuff on YouTube and Facebook? Yes, she does. And I will share. Her YouTube is already shared on the description. If you go there, she has tons of videos. In fact, all the stuff I just showed you and the stuff I couldn't show you, there's way more stuff on there. The Miami, damn it, what's the name of the CSI Miami. I love that show.
CSI Miami.
I used to watch it all the time. You had a great part in that. You got thunked in the head. That was very impressive, by the way. I saw that.
Yes,
I gave away the clip.
They killed me off.
They did kill you off. It's fun to die on TV. I've done it a couple of times. It's all right.
It is.
Yeah, she has a huge YouTube with tons of videos and content. Not just that, she also, which I didn't mention, you're on Frank TV, which is Frank Caliendo's show that was on Fox for a year or two after he left Mad TV.
On TBS, his Mad TV was on Fox, but then Frank TV was a spinoff, and that was on TBS, and I was on that for half a season.
Yeah. Nice, right on. He's a great guy. I know that's good. That was a good show. So she's got tons of clips on there. There's tons. There's way more stuff. I didn't have time to show all of Laura's stuff. Please go to her YouTube, check out all her stuff, and go see the Beatelles when you get a chance to see them live. Laura, I wish you the best. Take care of yourself during COVID. And I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Lenny. You too. Take care.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Bye.
All right, folks. That was Laura Orrico, folks. Look at that. That went well. It started out choppy as always, like all my videos, but this one, and then we nailed it at the end. We got it right. So thanks again for tuning in. Yes, Laura will come back. She's the best. Go to her YouTube. I'm not kidding you. I went through so much video today looking to see what I could play. The only reason I played the taxes one, it was the shorter one. There's a couple other clips in there that are very funny and very long, and some WGN stuff. She's done work with WGN in Chicago. Some of you guys watching from Chicago are familiar with the work that she may do there. And that's it. Folks, you guys are great. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, I wasn't going to play the original intro because I changed a couple things. Bam, look, if you look above me there, I've got, if you want to financially support the show, I now have a Cash App. Thank you to Robbie Davis that helped me set that up over the weekend. So if you want to sponsor the show or support the show in any way, shape, or form financially, go to any one of the 4 links above my head right there, LennySchmidt.com. If you can, go to my Venmo at Lenny Schmidt Comedy, Cash App, $ Lenny Schmidt Comedy, and go to the Patreon page. You can see all that stuff. Folks, thanks for being here. In 2 days, Wednesday night, we will have another talented person from Chicago. Bill Gorgo will be here Wednesday. My good friend Bill, who I haven't seen in quite some time, and a comic I've loved working with on the road. We went on the road together years when I was just starting out, and I learned a lot watching Bill. He was one of those guys I looked up to as a comic. Great guy, great comic, great guy to hang with, great guy to talk to, and he'll be a lot of fun on Wednesday. The rest of you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, do me a favor, please dream of Pinky.
Lenny Schmidt Quarantine Comedy was created, produced, and is hosted by Lenny Schmidt. We live stream on YouTube at 6 p.m. Pacific every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Special episodes occasionally stream or are uploaded on Tuesday and Thursday. Every episode is also launched as a podcast and can be heard on iTunes, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. If you enjoyed the show, please like the video. If you really like it, share the video. If you really like it, please subscribe to the Lenny Schmidt Comedy channel on YouTube. You'll get updates on this and numerous other online comedy content that my dad produces. Check the info section below for detailed information on all of our guests. If you are a fan, you can follow and support them as well. Go to their page, like their content, buy their albums, purchase a shirt, any merch they may be selling. Anything you do will support performers will literally help save the arts. In fact, if you want to support this show financially, just go to LennySchmidt.com/ifyoucan or Venmo at Lenny Schmidt Comedy. If you donate as little as $1 or as much as $10,000, it will help pay for the stuff my dad keeps breaking. If you can't pay for the comedy content, that's okay. COVID sucks for all of us. enjoy the free show. If you want to find a way to support what we do, just subscribe to Lenny Schmidt Comedy Channel on YouTube. That really helps a lot. Thank you for listening to my dad's show, and as always, dream of Pinky.